One team a win away from IFL immortality. The other, a defending champion fighting to stay alive. Both teams now put their fate in the big hands of the heavyweights. We'll start in the blue corner. For the Silverbacks, trained in the Militich fighting system, he stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, and he weighed in at 264 1/4 pounds. His professional record, 26 wins with 5 losses, but undefeated in the IFL. It's Ben North Star Rothwell.
This is a fight because of the opponent's so experienced. I just have to be smart out there. I can't, be wild. Just have to continue working on what I keep talking about, trying to achieve that next level I'm trying to reach. It's going out there and being calm, but still firing hard and, defending off whatever he's trying to do, because we're kind of it's a clash. He has a style, he wants to impose his will, and I'm going out to impose my will. And that's what's important. I can't so much worry about what he's gonna do, I gotta make him worry about what I'm gonna do.
His opponent tonight is a submission grappler, a big man at 6 feet 4 inches tall, 252 1/2 pounds. His record, 26 wins, 6 losses, and he comes in on a 5-win streak. Please welcome RICCO Rodriguez.
Ben Rothwell is a phenomenal fighter for the IFL. I have watched him, and I have seen his success in his undefeatedness in IFL. And just, anybody that comes from Militich campus knows how to put the work in. And, he's got some phenomenal guys to work out with. And, Tim Sylvia is one of the guys who I've had problems with in mixed martial arts. And, he comes from a great coach. They put in a lot of hard work over there. So someone I definitely respect, and I've followed his career. And I think it's going to be a phenomenal fight, getting to see some real action. I don't feel that he's faced some of the top opponents, but he definitely has all the skills and the ability to beat any of the contenders in the heavyweight division.
This is a classical matchup. It's the striker versus the ground fighter.
How you feel, Rico? Okay, I'm gonna check you over one last time, please.
Water all over it, man. Let's come down, stop short, new shirt. They give him a new shirt.
All the fuzzy.
Who's that?
Okay, you turn around here, please, sir.
Pretty much good.
Good, get your mouthpiece, good. Rico, I want you to listen to my voice and listen to my commands at all times, okay? I tell you to stop, I want you to stop immediately. Even though I tell you to stop or freeze, it's still your responsibility to protect yourself at all times, okay? Okay. Keep your knees up. Make sure you do not hit the person in the head of a down fighter or the neck, okay? Good. Good luck. Good luck, gentlemen.
This is the one that could decide it.
Down.
A Rodriguez victory, the pitfalls of the IFL champs. Ben Rothwell has never lost a fight in the International Fight League. He must win to keep the Silverbacks' hopes alive. Here we go, round 1, scheduled for 3 4-minute rounds as Rothwell comes in with his toughest test, one of the few times he can actually look his opponent in the eye. Rodriguez almost matches him, height and weight. Rothwell with 5 first-round victories, the most in the IFL history, including that amazing 13-second knockout of Krzysztof Soszinski in the semifinals.
Nice setup there, going to the body. Oh!
Superman is back. At least that's what Rodriguez fans are hoping for.
Right away goes for a takedown. Rico Rodriguez, that is. He needs to have this fight on his feet. Ben Rothwell is just very good. You don't want to fight him on his feet. You want to fight him where you are the strongest. And that for Rico is the ground.
Perhaps an advantage for the Rothwell camp of the Silverbacks is that when Rodriguez lost his UFC belt, he lost it to Tim Sylvia, who, of course, is trained by Pat Miletich. So Miletich very familiar with Rodriguez's ability. And right now, Rodriguez is trying to work on that neck of Big Ben. Look at him try to crank in there with that strong right arm.
He's trying now to bypass that and hook his other arm. No, Ben is already defending it. Very smart.
Ben got away from there and will try once again to get a few punches in.
Keep your head up. No more.
Interesting that that's the way that Pat Miletich was defeated by Renzo Gracie last year in Moline. Remember when he jumped up there into a guillotine and eventually choked him out in the first round, did Gracie.
Keep it clean, Rico.
The difference was he had his hands locked, and Rico didn't have his hands locked. And right away, Ben Rothwell was holding that hand, his wrist. Very smart. Pat forgot it at the last moment. That's where Renzo sank in that guillotine. Inside low kick a little bit too high.
Keep it over, keep it over.
Rothwell complaining about a low kick.
You okay, Ben? All right. Okay, you good? Good? Rico, get in and go neutral. Okay? Keep it clean, Rico. Let's go. Okay? Back up, back up, back up. Okay? Slide.
Sorry, while the referee heard the complaint, they touch gloves and go back at it. Rothwell flicking out that jab, trying to measure off here with Rodriguez.
That's difficult for Rothwell when he's going to put power in his punches and his kicks. He needs to close the distance and commit to it, which is going to give Rico Rodriguez a takedown. So he can't be too hungry.
Rodriguez with the low kick. Ben's fiance, Jenny DeBoer, looking on. Their wedding coming up on New Year's Eve.
Nice right short little uppercut by Ben there. Ben now starts to feel comfortable, feels that he can stop Rico Rodriguez's takedown, so he gets a little bit more aggressive, which is exactly what he should do.
Excellent point. You can see it in his face. This is a confidence. He's ready one more time. Not that Rothwell always isn't, but he wasn't happy, as we talked about earlier, the fact that he had to fight Rodriguez, who came in at the last minute virtually to be in this fight.
Yeah, the good thing, though, is it's last minute, you know. He didn't really prepare for it. But on the other side, it's a total different game plan what he's fighting right now.
And he knows he's fighting to keep the Silverbacks in the championship hunt as round one comes to an end.
Here's it. Give me the water. All right, give me that. You got the Vaseline. Ben, look at me. Hey, listen. Those fakes are there. He's going to duck into your uppercuts, okay? When you turn him and put him here, strip and push off.
When I'm faking, he's moving away so I can't come in, he'll duck down.
You got to cut him off and then fake, and then he'll duck.
And when he's hooking up, he's tied tight. I can't
Okay, listen, don't let him lock his hands, okay? When he tries shooting, boom, get rid of him right away, okay?
Here at the Hard Rock Live Arena, Hollywood, Florida, the IFL Championship to be decided. The Pit Bulls of New York lead 2-0 over the Silverbacks. Round one action. In the yellow, Ben Rothwell.
Yep.
Getting the low blow, unintentional from Rodriguez. They get ready now for round two. Ben Rothwell's confidence continues to build. We could see that throughout this round. Now, no team's ever come from 2-0 down to win a fight in the IFL. The Silverbacks would make history. But remember, the Silverbacks have never lost in the big time of the IFL. They've won both tournament championships coming into this season.
Oh, single leg here. He needs a takedown.
Look at Rothwell try to work around the neck, though.
Yeah, but if Rothwell defends this one, it's going to be very difficult for Rico Rodriguez to get another takedown, because the more takedowns you do, the more you run out of gas. And right now, Ben Rothwell has just a bigger tank of gas, so to say, because he's been competing constantly and training constantly.
Rothwell keeps those underhooks there, and he remains standing.
This is mentally going to play a factor also for Rico Rodriguez.
I think Rothwell is relishing this challenge. some questions about who all has he beaten. And once again, trying to jump into the guillotine is Rodriguez. Rodriguez has him down. Can Rodriguez end it? Rodriguez trying to choke out Rothwell and win the title.
He should skip his hips to the right, open and get a little space there so he can pull that guillotine higher. Rothwell is defending perfectly right now as it looks to me. Yeah, you see?
Rothwell has his hand in there. Good defense by Ben Rothwell.
The longer it goes, the more in favor it will be for Ben Rothwell.
Stop and freeze! Freeze! Do not move! Do not move! Spin! 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 No, Rico, come around. Spin!
Stop, move, but no spin. So,
quickly.
but didn't he tell them not to move?
Milicic camp wanted him to stand up. Rodriguez wanted to get a little better position on the ground. But Troy Wall right on top of it. And right on top of Rodriguez now is Ben Rothwell. We've already seen him with good defense on a couple of occasions on those jump and grab and try to get the guillotine choke, but it was not able to work for Rodriguez once again.
Yep. Rodriguez there was holding his wrist. Looked to me like he was setting up a triangle choke, but look at this. Rothwell jumping out right away.
Rothwell
very smart.
Coming in on the side. And now working her back.
Ben is doing a great job. He should just walk away. You see, Rico is getting tired. All those takedowns.
And Rothwell is sensing that. Rico having trouble defending himself right now. He's trying to catch some breath.
Oh.
That was a good kick there by Rodriguez.
Ben Rothwell, yeah, that's very good what Ben Rothwell is doing right now.
Warning, okay, one more time, I'm gonna take a point.
But it was a low kick.
Back up, back up.
Look, there once again, it was an inadvertent low kick, but he has been warned a second time. Next time, he will lose points.
37 seconds. Rothwell should press the action here. And Rico Rodriguez should pick his shots.
You feel right now that warning light is blinking on Rodriguez. He's getting tired in these final 20 seconds. Can Rothwell take advantage here in the second round?
It's dangerous.
He's used a bunch of energy too.
Yeah, he did, but not as much as Rico Rodriguez. And if he's going to get tired, his reflexes are going to slow down. That's going to be trouble. He has to watch out for that high kick, that punch. Whoa.
No, he's not.
They will go on the big man to the third round.
Good, good. Give me your mouthpiece. Deep breaths. He's exhausted.
Watch your knees, Rico, okay? I'll have to take a point away if you do it. Take care. Take a warning.
You know what I'm saying?
He has 2 warnings over there. He has 2 warnings, okay? On the knees. Keep him up.
More fakes, okay? Make him duck and then see where his target is. When you fake, he's gonna go, and then you shoot your punch, okay? You understand? Good. Combos,
Ben, come on, man. Drop those bombs.
Just not combos, but don't overcommit on the takedowns there, right?
But when there's a break, chase him. Don't let him recover.
Yeah, you got to stay on it.
When there's a break in action, you chase him.
Ben Rothwell has never lost in the IFL. Pat Milicic, his Silverbacks have never lost in the championship event, a tournament, or in this case, wrapping up the regular season. Here we go to action in that second round, boss.
Yep. Oh, here we see the guillotine. But Ben Rothwell pulling that hand away, which is very smart, and escaping the guillotine choke.
Here we go, the final round. A win by Rodriguez. The Pit Bulls are the IFL champs. Rothwell has to win it to keep the Silverbacks in it. They're down 2-0.
Big loopy punches here now, swings from Rico Rodriguez. This is nice and a good setup.
High kick and he slips.
Yeah.
That was not a knockdown, that was a slip. Rothwell says, hey, let's get back up here. I think Rothwell wants to try to end this on the standing up if he can.
He just loves to knock his opponents out.
about the conditioning of Rodriguez? We know he's lost a bunch of weight. I mean, 60, 70 pounds in the last year or so to get ready for this. What about his conditioning here?
You know, it seems to me like in round number 2, he was kind of running out of gas, but he rejuvenated a little bit in the break, in the 1-minute break. Ben Rothwell really should put the pressure on. This is perfect what Rodriguez is doing right now. Buys himself some time, valuable time to recoup a little bit more. He needs to pick his shots. He can't make any mistakes right now. He needs to have a takedown and go for a submission or a knockout, but a submission would be most likely. Otherwise, he can't win.
Renzo Gracie is trying to telepathically slide the rest of that arm under the neck of Rothwell. As Rodriguez once again going for the choke down, he jumps into it once again and pulls Rothwell down.
He's holding it.
Tied up in the ropes, maybe that helped Rothwell a little bit. He's escaped twice. Can he do it a third time?
Well, if he does it now, RICCO should be very tight. He's escaping.
Rothwell gets out again, and now Rothwell with some urgency. He needs to get some punches in as he goes into the ground and pound.
Oh, he's angry.
His team's down 2-0. He may be in danger of losing this fight if he relies on the judge's decision.
Keep in the ring, man.
Pawaszewski came back on Schultz. Markham came back on Healy. The Silverbacks have a history of big third rounds when they need it. And never before have they needed it more than Rothwell here.
He's doing a great job here. He should work more. And RICCO should get out of this situation. Just not good. If nothing happens for 15 seconds more, I think the referee will put him back on their feet.
As you can see, Rodriguez's head popping between the ropes here. Troy Wall warning him he may stand this back up.
Stay in the ring, Ben. Stay in the ring, Ben.
6'5", Rothwell's probably doing his best even when he accidentally stretches out. He's going to be outside. Yeah. I would guess that Rothwell wants this back up, boss, if he can, to try to get some more punches in, do you think?
I would do it, you know, but what he's doing also, he's playing safe right now. Just start wailing away. Because I think that he already won the fight. And why would you take a risk about standing up? And God knows there's going to be a lucky shot. You don't know.
Okay, 40 seconds. Let's go, Ben.
Rothwell has gone the distance one other time. That was in a split decision victory over Roy Nelson. Under 30 seconds to go here in round 3. A close one between Rothwell and Rodriguez. It looked like he spit at him almost.
10 seconds.
If Rodriguez wins, the Pitbulls take the title. The judges will decide it.
Can't have a fourth round. Put the chair down.
Ben Rothwell has never lost in the IFL. He has to win this one to keep the Silverbacks in it. If Rodriguez wins, the New York Pitbulls are the champions. The judges will have the verdict.
Hey, he spit in your face, dude. If we go another round, you knock his ass out.
Sorry, Hendo. That was a good fight. No, sorry. It's not about nothing. That was beautiful. Good fight.
Hey.
Rodriguez, Ben Rothwell going the distance. If Rodriguez wins this, the Pitbulls are the champs. Rothwell wins, Silverbacks stay alive. The judges have reached their decision. Renzo Gracie, Pat Miletich looking on with us. Let's go to ring announcer Tim Hughes to read the verdict.
After 3 hard-fought rounds, we turn it over to the judges' scorecard, and we do have a unanimous decision. All three judges, Maisie, Kareen, and Vanetta, score the bout 29-28 for your winner, North Star Ben Rothwell, and the Silverbacks are on the board.
So the Silverbacks are still alive, but need to sweep the remaining 2 fights to complete the improbable comeback. Ben Rothwell took the first step, and he is with Ron Kruk.
Ben Rothwell, undefeated and a superstar in the IFL, yet some in the mixed martial arts world question how you would do with some of the top heavyweights in other organizations. Did you silence those critics tonight?
I hope so. You know, I can never tell, but, you know, RICCO came in shape. We went 3 rounds, and I think I showed a lot of different skills tonight, and I think I proved I can fight at world-class level. I represented myself, the Silverbacks, and the IFL together, that we are world-class, and I hope the critics see that.
Ben, no team has ever come back from an 0-2 deficit. Can the Silverbacks do it?
Yeah, no team is the Silverbacks. Of course we can.